Huge moves from both players right now. This is very sketchy on both sides. Very sketchy on both sides. 12 seconds versus 10 seconds. 2 pawns apiece. This is easier to play as black, but easier doesn't mean anything. This is our third episode, well, our second episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And the first episode, if you guys haven't seen it, is on our YouTube channel for sure. And so the way it works is that over on my screen, I have the list of subs going from bottom to top in order of how you'll face them. And so you're starting off with someone who's U1400, then U1600, U1800, etc. With each win that you get, you can move up the tiers, and so you get this number of gifted subs. So the first U1400 is just the bouncer. He's the guy holding the door, and so you have to make sure you get past the bouncer in order to kind of enter the club. So once you do so, with each win you get 1 sub, then you get 2 subs, and it's cumulative from there. At each 3 games there's a checkpoint, and so at each checkpoint then you can, if you happen to lose, you will go down to the last checkpoint, so you guarantee that number of subs. So if you win the first 3 games, then you've guaranteed yourself at least 2 gifted subs. If you win 6 games, then you've guaranteed yourself 8 gifted subs. At any point away, you can also choose to walk away. So let's say you're facing someone who's U2000 and you've maybe used a lifeline or so. You can choose, I don't want to risk it anymore. I can walk away with 5 gifted subs, and I'll be happy at that point. There are also 3 different lifelines that you can choose to use, and you must choose to use the lifelines before you start the match. And so you can't be using them after the match. There are 3 different lifelines. The first one is time odds, and for the time odds lifeline, your opponent gets half of the time. For the night odds lifeline, your opponent will start the game without a night. And then the rematch clause lifeline is that you must use it before the match, and if you happen to lose that match, then you get the option to play them again. We are underway. We are underway here. Lab is white. Alyssa is at exactly 2,000. She got a blitz rating exactly 2,000. She's playing the Karo Khan, which is always a dubious choice. And so we'll have to see how Mr. Vallab plays against it, because he's strong for his rating. We definitely want to give some love to Mr. VallabhTFT right now. He's struggling, but he's doing fine. And he wants to almost have some like knight of 3 ideas, but this is well defended. F3, okay, queen takes necessary. There is a knight check, but the king can still go here and avoid everything. And Alyssa isn't the quickest player. I've been doing some recon as well on her, and there's a reason why she's called Slow Blitz 37, right? The slow blitz is supposed to be indicative for a reason. And so that's for you guys, myself, to take note of here. Exactly. Don't resign, guys. Don't resign. Rook takes, rook is mate, and no explanation necessary over there. But that is a win for Alyssa. Alyssa is white in this scenario. BongCloud is black. E6 was a little preemptive. The bishop was out of the way, and so bishop takes E6 was unfortunately the vibe that that she played well. But thank you, VallabhTFT. You know, you made us sweat a little bit. You made us sweat a little bit there. So, but she managed to convert that one nice and admirably. So we gotta do what we can. And now you know what to expect. You're doing some recon. She plays the Karo Khan and she plays D4. So that's some insight for you guys. You've seen her opening repertoire. This is a pass pawn for her. Can she convert it from here? Oh, that's a big check. That's a big check. Bishop check. Another nice check. And that's going to be a win for Alyssa. Nice attempt, BongCloud. Very nice attempt. Wow. Sweaty game, Alyssa. Oh, right now, your next opponent is PossiblyIPBanned lol. He's 1600 on chess.com. I think he actually plays more like a 17, 1800, to be fair. And so that's why I'm putting him in this category of under 1800. You could choose to walk away with 1 sub right now, or you could play him, you get yourself guaranteed 2 subs. What are your thoughts, Alyssa?
I think I'm gonna play.
You gonna play?
Yeah,
Are you gonna use any lifelines?
No, I think I'll save them.
You're gonna save it. So if you do lose this game, you are going to walk away, unfortunately, with nothing. So it is a risk that you're willing to take, and you will be black in this game. There's nothing on knight takes e5. I thought this pawn was the reason why you went knight d7. Okay, queen c5. This is still looking very sketchy for both sides right now. Alyssa is lower on the clock right now. She's down to 40 seconds. Possibly IP banned at 55 seconds. This is a huge time advantage. A huge time advantage right now. It's 20 seconds on the clock. We got a lot of things going for us right now. A lot of things going for us. Trade everything off if we can. This is an equal time scramble. A very equal time scramble from both sides. Can we see the speed? Can we see the speed from both? Huge moves from both players. Huge moves from both players right now. This is very sketchy on both sides. Very sketchy on both sides. 12 seconds versus 10 seconds. 2 pawns apiece. This is easier to play as black, but easier doesn't mean anything. Rook check? No, doesn't quite work. 6 seconds, 8 seconds. This is sweaty. Rook takes pawn. Huge move. Rook check. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. Wow. In the event of a win, in the event of a draw, you just play it back again. You get more to play with. You get more to play with, you know? A very drawish position again. Maybe we go rook d6. But 4 pawns versus 4 pawns. Bishop and knight versus bishop and knight. Rook versus rook. This looks pretty dead equal. This looks pretty dead equal. Rook check. Bishop check. Is that anything? Do we have like a mate? Do we have bishop f1, king h1, bishop h3? Unfortunately, Alyssa, that knocks you all the way down to 0 subs. How do you feel about that?
He played it really well. He played really well. There's nothing I can do about that. I think I would have gotten another draw anyways, and then game could have gone either way. If I had won, it would have just been out of luck.